On the legend represents roads. For example, the road from Kabamba to Kalama new site. The black inverted V color with a red strip in the middle represents culverts. For example, the culvert along Kabamba Kalama old site road. The red dotted color on the legend represents footpath. For example, the footpath from Kalama new site up to Kalama old site. The crossed black nails on the legend represents power line. For example, the power lines along Kabamba to Kalama old site road.
2. 10. 10 now is 1440 hours. Sir, that marks the end of orders process. I request your permission to carry on with the execution. Permission terms.
I want to congratulate the graduates for learning quickly in 6 months, mastering this equipment of tanks in the 4 courses that have been mentioned here. I want to congratulate you and pass you out today. As I told your commanders, war is an old science and an old art. It's both art and science. Science in the form of the equipment used, but art in the way you organize it and then in the way you utilize the equipment. Science always influences the organization and the tactics. So, now when you eat food without sauce, it can actually kill you. Like a mogo, if you eat a mogo without food, without sauce. It is food, but dangerous, it can choke you. So therefore, don't charm men on tanks. Don't think that tanks alone are a solution in war. You must package. We are talking about it, your commanders will tell you how we are going to handle it. So I congratulate you. The modernization of UPDF is continuing. But as the Deputy CDF told you, those 2 words, loving yourself so that you don't die from diseases, from alcohol, from drugs, other problems, so that you remain healthy. But as he told you, loving your equipment, that was very, very precise. Because if you do not look after your equipment well, and especially if you are corrupt and you sell the lubricants, you sell the fuel, you sell the lubricants, when war comes, you will die. So when you see a corrupt soldier, don't tolerate him. He's your enemy, and the enemy of the country. Then secondly, what I've already said, continuing to understand warfare in totality, not partially. I'm glad that the CDF and his team are working on a number of fronts, training, but also infrastructure. So they have been busy building barracks and other training facilities. You heard the Deputy CDF saying that the Armored Warfare School is one of the priorities, of the 14 priorities to be modernized. On my side, once they start working on this road from Rusalila, Bender Road, Kasambia, Kabamba, Makore, Ntutsi, Zimbabwe, because they are going to work on it. I'm going to insist to Katumba that they divert and do some of these internal roads here within Kabamba, so that we don't have this dust. Finally, I really want to thank the commanders because they have kept this area, the environment, safe. These places are ancient parts of your country. They are historic. The names you hear all have something to do with the environment. When you say Kalama are those trees you see on that Kalama hill are called Emirama in Linyankore. So I congratulate you, I congratulate the army, I congratulate the training team, and you for doing a good job. Thank you, congratulations, and God bless you.
Your Excellency, today we have witnessed another level of firepower in our country. The precision we have just witnessed a few minutes ago speaks volumes. And it is my humble request that we maintain it. And it is our responsibility, all of us, right from the highest up to the lowest. Your Excellency, you advised us some time back to scale up our training institutions to centers of excellence. Your Excellency, I want to inform you that we have taken that path. We have many, but so far we have taken on 14. But our target still in phase 1 is 17, should the budget allow. And this is one of them. Even we are looking into the infrastructure, like accommodation, good construction works is right now going on throughout the country. And this school is among them. In fact, construction is going to start in very few days from today. We are also looking at capacity and capability building. The CDF is working on that very seriously, and we are achieving results. That is the right path, Your Excellency. You guided us, and we are really implementing it. Now, graduates, you have made us happy. We pride in you because, yes, I've said the word, and the word is precision. But how do we maintain it? Now, this is the advice. Listen very carefully. You must love yourselves. Love yourself as a human being. Because when you love yourself will not have... Satan will not make his headquarters in your house. If you love yourself, you'll be chasing away Satan. Secondly, when you love yourself, love your equipment. There is a big secret between the equipment and the soldier. When you deny the equipment its lubricant and you divert the lubricants, the equipment will deny you victory during battle. And what happens? You will die.
You are most welcome to the Mechanized Warfare College, Alama, on this occasion of the pass out of Armor Platoon, Command, Armor Technical, and Armor Basic Group courses. It is our pleasure to have you here today, as always, to present over this pass out, because it is during such occasions that we benefit from your wise counsel and guidance as trainers, and also the trainees get an opportunity to interface with you, the Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF, before being deployed. The vision of this college, sir, is to become a center of excellence for specialized training in the maintenance of mechanized equipment and in the deployment and employment of mechanized assets in the contemporary battle space. To achieve this vision, the mission we set ourselves is to produce officers and men capable of skillfully employing the mechanized and engineering resources in operations in the contemporary battle space. Your Excellency, today's pass out marks the end of Armor Platoon Command course with 74 officer trainees, inclusive of 5 female officers. Armor Technical course with 122 trainees, inclusive 1 female trainee, and 3 Armor Basic Group courses for tanks T-55, BMP-2, and Wheeled Infantry Fighting Vehicle with 217 trainees, inclusive of the 32 female crew members, all totaling to 413 trainees, with a breakdown of 74 officers and 339 other ranks. All courses commenced on the 22nd of January 2025, sir. Training, sir, manning, equipping, and leadership are the 4 key pillars critical for tactical, operational, and strategic readiness. When the training pillar is weak, it negatively impacts the other 3 pillars and combat readiness. At Mechanized Warfare College, sir, we believe that whereas armor machines of war are formidable because of the 3 fundamental characteristics of firepower, mobility, and protection, we know that success on the battlefield ultimately rests on the men who use them. This is why we train our men up to the task and up to the standard as realistically as possible. Your Excellency, sir, the Armor Platoon, Armor Technical, and Armor Group courses graduates before you today have been undergoing training for the last 6 months. I hereby report to you with confidence that they are capable of skillfully employing mechanized resources in operations in the contemporary battle space. They have fully met all the set training objectives and requirements for their graduation and pass out.
Based in Tank Command is RO 1857 Second Lieutenant Timothy Wanyera. Best Tank Ghana, RI 295830, Private Allport Robert. Best Ghana, RI 252474, Private Okoboy Imori.